Kansas City is growing so fast these days, and a lot of it is to get ready for the World Cup coming in 2026. I'm going to tell you about 5 really exciting projects, some of which are ready and some of which are coming to Kansas City in the next couple years. So the first one I'm going to tell you about is the Rock Island Bridge. This is an old rail bridge that was built in, I think, 1905, and I ride my bike over the adjacent bridge to get from Kansas City to the West Bottoms with my bike riding group quite often, and I've noticed this bridge for many years, actually my whole time here in Kansas City. And there's a really exciting plan coming for the Rock Island Bridge. Basically, the concept is that the bridge will become land. So they are going to be building a 2-story kind of double-decker event space almost on this bridge, and it will be pedestrian. There'll be an upper level that is an event space that looks like it's going to be covered and multi-season, so you can use that in the summer when it's super crazy hot and in the super cold winter as well. As an event space, and it looks really spectacular. And then underneath it is going to be more of an open space. It will have restaurants and bars and room for people to really just enjoy the space and wander around, and probably have some kind of shopping or a little event space there as well. The bridge is around 35,000 square feet in size. Pretty massive. This project will be started in spring of 2024. I believe even in March there'll be some action starting to take place over there, and I look forward to seeing it from the other bridge as we ride by on our weekly bike rides. The next project is already done, and I've talked about it in other videos, but it's a big enough deal to Kansas City that I think it's worth repeating. Our international airport is unbelievable. Lots more direct flights are coming in and out of Kansas City, which will really make a big difference to our residents and to people who are coming to visit, in case you move here and your family needs to come and see you. One of the things that's being added to this area is a solar array. I believe, I'm not sure if it's all the way ready to go, so I may be jumping the gun, but I think it's under negotiations, and I've read about it in several locations. It has the potential of being around 3,100 acres of solar power, and it will be able to bring solar power to many homes in Kansas City, and it's actually will be, if it gets to be that size, one of the largest in the United States. All built in empty land around the airport, which I'm excited to see as we come in and land in Kansas City from wherever we happen to be going. Another project in Kansas City that if you live here and have been driving downtown from the south, you have probably seen it, is the new Ferris wheel. It is called The Wheel. Oh, no, it's not. It's called Kansas City or KC Wheel. And along with that is going to be a putt-putt course that looks really fun and really entertaining. And there will be street food vendors, and you can get drinks. The Ferris wheel is enclosed, so you will be able to ride it when it's super cold or super hot, and it's going to be a little bit more comfortable. I was really relieved about that because, as we've talked about in other videos, there's only a certain time of year, or there are some times of year that you just definitely wouldn't want to be on a Ferris wheel in Kansas City. You'd either cook or you'd freeze to death. This is a good time for me to remind you that if you are enjoying any of my videos, please make sure you like and subscribe so you are first to know that there's a new one. The next project is another outdoor project that I'm pretty excited about as well. I think it's really going to bring a really nice feature to Kansas City. It's called the South Loop Project. This will be ready in time for the 2026 World Cup. It is an accessible, sustainable urban park that is being built over I-670. There's going to be lots of trails to walk on, an accessible park that looks really interesting and unique. Public entertainment forums, so places to listen to bands and probably some kind of theater events. Quite a few transportation options to get you there. I do think it will be all walking or accessible trails, though no cars on that little park, which would be good. And the last feature coming to Kansas City is sort of an addition or a change to a feature that Kansas City's had for a very long time, and that is, it looks like the Country Club Plaza has or will have a new owner. This is in the stages of negotiation still, so hopefully we're not jumping the gun on this, but it sounds like a company from Dallas will be buying the Country Club Plaza, which is pretty exciting because the plaza has gone through lots of changes over the years, but recently they did tear down the area that had the theater, and they leveled a whole bunch of parking and some other shops and a bank and some kind of anchor things so that a Nordstrom could be built. That fell apart or fell through, and it has been a giant field of dirt. And very sad to see those things gone and to see those things not developed and just kind of abandoned. So we are excited about the potential of what a new owner will bring to the plaza, and hopefully continue to honor those good locally owned businesses as well as some other national businesses to create a really fun, safe, and entertaining kind of an anchor to Kansas City that the plaza has been for years and years and years. Do you have an opinion about any of these new things coming to Kansas City? I'd love to hear it in the comments.